Well, good afternoon. This is 2 weeks later, and guys, I tend to pride myself on knowing electronics pretty well. I know how to operate a camera, I know how to use a computer. Last week, I thought I was recording part 2 of how to spray paint the Jeep, a vehicle, whatever. I swear to God, I hit record. I thought I saw the timer going that it was recording. And I went through and did the entire rest of the Jeep. And I went to transfer files and it told me that there were no files. So I guess I didn't hit record. But the Jeep is pretty much done. It is not perfect. I'm going to take you guys out and show you this in just a little bit. But it's not the greatest. I had a lot of problems with this touch-up spray paint color match from O'Reilly's. And you really can't see it the best, but see how it just dripped right down the can. Did not realize that, I think in the first video I show you my hand, how it just dripped. And I guess I didn't realize that touch-up paint actually covers very lightly, especially in the spray. So I'm going to show you the touch-up that I did on the panels. Like I said, it's not the greatest. It's not meant to be a perfect looking vehicle. I just want to stop the rust, and I want it to look better because all of that red was a bit much for me. But let's go out and have a look and I'll show you. So here it is. That did not take very well. I'm not sure what's going on there, but some sort of chemical reaction in paints. I'll deal with that another time. Here was one of the touch-ups. I know I got, as you can see, it's a very light paint. It didn't cover well. I'm gonna have to do it again. Especially here with my dumb overspray. And this whole panel here, from the pinstripe down, has all been repainted and clear coated, but the clear coat decided it was going to sag. But come back that far, don't even notice. Probably going to have to do the hood at some point too, because there are a ton of scratches on here. A lot of chips. We'll have to deal with that later. So, I don't know what's going to be next for the Jeep. I noticed now while I'm driving, and the steering will jerk a little bit when you're turning the wheel. It'll go nice and smooth, and all of a sudden it jumps. That might be the fact that one of the brand new tie rod ends I put on, the rubber boot actually gave way when I was putting on the new gearbox. Had to separate it from the pitman arm, and yeah, all the grease was coming out, so I know that needs to be replaced. That's fantastic. So that's one thing I'm gonna have to look into, and that's basically me just setting this camera on the ground looking up at that pitman arm while I turn the wheel side to side and see if that tie rod end, the stud is like moving as I turn, and it shouldn't do that, or pivot, however you want to say it. Other than that, guys, I'm still, with all that I put into the front end, the new tie rod ends, the sway bar end links, there's still something not feeling right in the front suspension. I know I still need to address the wheel bearings, the hub assemblies in the front. I know the driver's side one is bad. That one has a lot of clunk, has some clunk to it, and it's noisy, it's humming pretty good. And the CV shaft on the driver's side, like I said, that boot is torn. But that doesn't seem to be really causing problems at this point. But before it snows and all kinds of nasty shit gets pushed up into there, we will have to have that dealt with. Still not doing the front end alignment because I'm not done on the front end. And I know something, if I touch anything else, it's gonna just create more of a hassle with that. Anyway, I'm sorry guys, like I said, I've never had problems with the, not actually recording is my forgetfulness. I swear I know how to use these things. I swear I pushed that record button. I'm so positive I saw right there. What I can see, you guys can't, is the timer that shows how much it's recording. I'll try to remember to, record it as I do the touch up on the side panels, or the rear quarter there. That shouldn't be hard, but like I said, that touch up paint is so thin. It takes a lot to cover it. I know I got one of my faithful viewers knew the answer to the question, and it didn't help that toward the end of my video I actually gave it away. Genius that I am. But let's see what you know about who owned it before AMC. One other company. Put it in the comments if you know what the name of that company was. Other than that, see you guys next time. Have a good week.